Hello, welcome to Simon's Shed and welcome to another Loco review. We're going to start right from the beginning. This is fresh from the postman, or fresh from the Yodel delivery man in this case. So, I've ordered a few things which you'll see in future layout updates, just little bits and bobs. So that's what we want to look at. Yes, we'll need that in a sec. DCC decoder, and I'm sure you've already seen it from the title, but it's not a little obscure, quirky little loco. It's a big, obvious, but it's very, very beautiful tornado, of course. You can't really see much of it there because it's all under plastic sheeting, but we'll soon change that. So yes, it's the Graham Farish model of the A1 Tornado 60163, and it is 372-800B, DCC ready, blue ribboned, and I've gone for the blue one. So we'll have a proper look at that in a second. Let's open the box. Nothing more to see here really. This usual Farish packaging that I'm used to. What we got here, usual stuff. Maintenance and care, lubrication, DCC, Collectors Club, and warranty. You know all this by now. Oh, what's this? We got some Tornado nameplates. Sorry if I'm knocking the camera. For well, it's already got some on there, so we've got another set. I don't know whether that's just a spare set. So there we've got the diagram of how it all fits together and the parts. The motor is there in the tender, so it's a tender driven, and the DCC sockets in there as well. And that's how we unscrew the tender, which we'll need to do soon to fit this chip. And helpfully it tells you where to put the extra bits of detail. Okay, enough looking at paperwork. Let's have a look at the model. So we've got the hard plastic case. We've then got a thin plastic case. Which I'm going to very carefully undo. We've then got, looks like a spare front bogie, and it actually looks like some spare driving wheels as well. And yeah, the extra detail bits are in there too. So let's very carefully tip her out. Wow, there we go. Okay, so yeah, it does look like there is a front bogie that's spare, but also this here, it looks like a spare connector for the tender here. So quite a few spare bits in the bag. I think what we'll do now is put her on a spare bit of track and have a closer look. So a couple of things I've noticed. As I said, the Tornado name is on there, but it's actually printed on. Now I've had a closer look, you can see it's just printed, so obviously if you did want to put a more realistic brass plate on there, you could add that. And the spare bogie, it looks like, well, they are bigger wheels. Farish do this and a lot of other locos. They provide you with a small sort of underscale wheels for the front bogie, just so it'll get around tighter corners, and then give you the option of more realistic size, bigger wheels. I think I'm going to put the bigger ones on because it does look a bit weedy at the front there. And it sort of detracts from the rest of the model, which I think looks stunning. So, what have we got? NEM pockets at the front and the back, as you would expect. We've got some metallic looking buffers. Sorry, knocking the camera again. We've already got some detail fitted here at the back. But yeah, just have a good close look at it. I'll try and show you inside the cab in a sec. But yeah, look at the mechanism there. It feels nice and free. There's a fair old bit of weight to this. The obviously with it being tender drive, the motors in there, that just feels like a solid block of lead or something. It's really got some weight to it. So, got the air deflectors on the front, and I just hope it runs as well as it looks. So it's not chipped at the moment. We'll give it a try and we'll run it in. But yeah, stunning detail, and it doesn't feel like it's sort of delicate and bits are going to fall off. It feels really solid. I like it. Impressed with that. You can see the seat there at the back, and the firebox door and the controls. That's really good. So far so good. And there she is on the track. Here we go. Let's give her a... I don't know which way this is going actually. Oh, there we go. Pretty good. So what we're going to do now is leave her running. I think we'll run her in like that with the small wheels on the front bogie. She's running, and she's running very smoothly. Done about half an hour each way. She's a little bit smoother forwards than she is backwards. Try and show you the slow speed performance, which is pretty good. A little bit jerky going backwards at that speed, but forwards is no problem. Even that speed. Oops, that was me. Right, so what we're going to try now is, she runs fine around the outer loop. We're going to try and get her running around these tighter curves here and see what happens there. Just about. That's not bad for such a huge, long loco. I think if we try it at speed, not too fast. If we try it at speed, I think she'll just get wedged. Yeah. So, not bad with the small wheels on, goes around some pretty tight curves. But yeah, as they say in the instructions, second radius recommended, second radius and above. and she'll be fine. What I will do now is I think I'll put the big wheels on the front truck chipper, DCC chipper, and see what she's like running with DCC. Okay, so you can just about do it by removing the one screw there, and you have to sort of unhook that. You just have to sort of lift it off and unhook it that way, and then hook the new one in. It's a little bit fiddly. Next is the DCC chip, so it's 2 screws here to get the tender body off. That's better, does look a bit better with those wheels on the front. So let's give her some power in DCC. Oh, yeah, I'm backwards. Fantastic. So while you have a browse of these close-up photos of Tiny Tornado, remember this is N-Gauge, absolutely fantastic model. I'll just mop up the things that I've missed. I haven't said anything about the price, which is rather expensive. It's not a cheap model at all. It's getting on for £140, including the delivery charge, so yeah, quite steep. The other thing I forgot to mention was it does have traction tyres on the rear tender wheels, but that should help give it some traction. It's a really smooth runner, as you've seen. The only other thing to mention is the colour. I have seen some photos and videos where Tornado looks exactly like this, but I've seen a lot more where the colour is a lot lighter. And you've probably seen, if you watch the video back, that in some shots the colour does look lighter than others, but overall I'd say it's quite a dark blue, so definitely worth having a look at it in the flesh if you're after that particular express blue colour. There she is, Tornado. Fantastic loco. And a fantastic model by Farish. I think I have a new favourite model. Thanks very much for watching, guys. Please like and subscribe and all that good stuff. And I'll leave you with some shots of her pulling a few old Stanier coaches.